All right, so what is going on YouTube? Today we're going to be talking about Trinity EA. Not necessarily an HFT bot, but more of an order block strategy. That had just came to my attention. So as you guys see here, I do have the order files. He was saying it was Trinity HFT, but in reality, it's just Trinity EA. That just goes to show you how much he actually knows about his own system. But anyways, not here to be petty. I'm trying to give you guys a good, valid review on Trinity EA, my thoughts. We'll go over some settings and things of that nature. So, first, what is Trinity EA? Trinity EA is a system that LamboRaul is promoting. It was built on top of a free EA. They just added some more coding to that, but that's a whole nother story. Nonetheless, they did come up with a great system. And again, it's not necessarily an HFT bot. Again, it is an order block strategy. So what I am going to say, well, I'm actually just going to read it off of the when I purchased it on WAP, they had like a very brief description of it. So I'm going to put it right here. The Trinity EA operates on a strategic algorithm focused on trading order blocks within the financial markets. It is crucial to acknowledge that outcomes may vary depending on the chosen brokerage and the latency between meta quotes and the broker's liquidity provider. For optimal results, it is advisable to implement this algorithm on a brokerage with minimum latency and slippage. And basically what he's just saying is use this shit on a low spread account. Raw spreads, things like that. That's obviously going to be the best. And yeah, if you guys can hear the rain, don't mind it. Literally recording this right next to the window. But yeah, so that's that. Again, my opinions on it. When you backtest this EA system, it's not gonna be the best. And here's the reason why. You're not supposed to run this EA and just let it keep running. Like you're not gonna load it up and let it keep running. You're not supposed to do that. You're basically, he said himself, it's like a semi-automatic bot. They're working really hard to make it more passive where you won't have to do anything. But at this moment, it's more of a semi-automatic EA system. So basically what that means is you're gonna load up your system. And let me actually load up so you guys can look at it. You're basically gonna load up your system, right? Once your system is loaded up, and once your system is loaded up, um, pretty much it'll enter its trades in the morning. But you have to basically close it out yourself, right? Close it out manually. You can let it do its thing, but he did say himself that basically if you kind of let it run and let it do its thing, um, if you're basically giving it more time to turn around on you and hit stop loss. So he said it's best that when the stop loss gets moved to break even, you're gonna want to seek to, basically close out and profit. So good little advice from Raul. Shout out to him for that. But yeah, so Trinity EA, it's a great system. It's okay. I did a lot of testing, but again, back testing is something that you're not gonna want to do with this because of just the way you're supposed to be using it. Another thing that I want to mention, for indices, it works good with NAS 100, SPX, US 30, but the main one to use it with is US 30. He recommends to activate the bot during market open, which is like 9:30 a.m. Eastern time to 12 p.m. Eastern time. He wants you to run it within those time zones. He did also say that you can turn it on at 9 a.m. Eastern time as well. So like a half hour before the NYSE open. So yeah, that's something to keep in mind. You can run it on the 1 minute time frame, the 5 minute time frame. Me personally, I'm gonna run this on the 1 minute time frame. When it comes to gold and Euro USD, I know Euro USD is gonna be on the 1 hour time frame. Me myself personally, I'm going to try to run it on a 5 minute when it comes to gold. But we're gonna see. I'm gonna do a lot of testing. I've done some testing for like the last 2 weeks. It's been okay. I was obviously using it the wrong way because I was letting it just run and run and run, but that's not the way you're supposed to do it. So again, 9 a.m. you turn it on and you're closing out positions manually as they enter and stuff like that. So that's pretty cool to know. Um, but yeah, for $2,500, it was cool. It was all right. The things that you get inside of it is basically a course where he kind of explains everything. It was a brief description. I am gonna go over the settings, but like he went over the risk management, the risk operation, but like he didn't really go over the new risk and the new daily loss and things like that. So that was kind of like a bummer because I'm still trying to figure out what this stuff is. Um, I know there's going to be a lot of new people and beginners who are going to get their hands on this bot and this system, and they're going to be wondering, what this stuff is. I'm pretty experienced with this stuff, but for me to not know exactly what this is, it kind of pisses me off a little bit if I'm being, truthfully honest. But it is what it is. We'll figure it out. As far as the licensing goes, upon me purchasing on WAP, supposedly there was I did receive a license key. However, I didn't actually there's nowhere to put it in. So, all right, sorry, I had to pause the video. But yeah, it's all right. It's a cool bot. There are gonna be a lot of new updates on the way, so that's something to look forward to. And but yeah, I'm gonna leave you guys with that. Just a quick little review. If you guys want to check out my results and things like that, you guys can definitely check me out on Instagram. I'm gonna actually put it here really, really quick. Or not, because my VPS is being slow. But check me out on Instagram, Chris Ramirez 401. I am verified on Instagram. You guys can hit me up on Telegram at the same at Chris Ramirez 401. And I'll see you guys on the next video.